Hey everybody, welcome to Comics, Coffee, and Comments. This is episode 2, which is just fantastic. I can't believe we made it to episode 2 already without losing a ton of viewers. Last week's episode was great. Thank you so much for everyone who watched it. It was a lot of fun to do it, and I was so happy to put it out there. So that was fantastic. It sounds like everyone really enjoyed it, and so did I. I made a lot of videos last week, you guys, and I apologize for that, but I just had so much stuff to put out, and I wanted to get it all done and out. That way I can get back to my regular schedule stuff, and I don't have to worry about other stuff that was in there. So it's kind of nice to be able to sit down, relax this week, make this video, do my sneak peek video on Tuesday night, and then I will have another video for you guys on probably Wednesday night or Thursday morning. And that is another episode of the sign language video that we actually filmed like 3 weeks ago. So I'll finally be able to release that. So anyway guys, I've critiqued it a little bit. I heard your feedback from last week, and one of the things that I heard was, tell us more about the coffee. And since this is Comics, Coffee, and Comments, I didn't tell you guys about the coffee, and from now on, I'm going to. So, this week's coffee that I have is Guatemala Antigua by Starbucks. I'm very lucky because one of my renters that rents a room for me at my house, she works at Starbucks, and she gives me free coffee all the time. And so I get to enjoy all this great coffee for free. So I use this and I grind up the beans, and I have one of those cups that you can put in there with your own coffee, which saves a lot of money, by the way. And so I do that, and I get some really nice fresh coffee. Let's see how it tastes. It's very hot, which is fine. I like it medium roast. It's really good. You know, I like strong coffee, so it could be a little bit stronger, and I like it black as well. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to spill it, but anyway, it's very good coffee, and the best part about it is it's free. And I love free stuff, just like free comic book day. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get into it. I got some great books to show you, and as you guys can see, I'm doing a little bit of green screen work, trying that out. Always something new here at Comics with Bueller. But the first book I'm going to show you is actually one of my favorite covers of all time. It's Iron Man number 80. It's a Jack Kirby cover. It's just awesome. There's nothing really significant about the book itself, besides the fact that it's one of my favorite covers. And I would love to have a poster of this book. Anyway, I picked this up really cheap. I thought it was great. I just love it. One of my favorites. I thought I'd throw this in there, Cloak and Dagger number 1. I just started seeing the previews for the new television show. It might have already started, I'm not sure. But this is a number 1 of the 4-part limited series. I don't have the first appearance of Cloak and Dagger and Peter Parker, but I am working on a Peter Parker run, and so that book will be added to my collection hopefully soon. Here is another book. This is in honor of the Avengers movie that came out. Hawkeye did not make an appearance, but he's making an appearance right here. Hawkeye number 1. This is also a 4-part limited series. That's a really cool cover as well. So sorry you didn't make it into New Avengers movie Hawkeye, but you made it to Comics, Coffee, and Comments. So second best thing, right? Right. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get to some of the comments. So you guys know, these comments are from the original video that introduced me to the world, which was my pet peeves video. That was a couple months ago. That was the first time I stepped in front of the camera and graced you all with this, as I've said before, face for radio. But anyway, let's go ahead and read a couple comments. This one is from Beyond the Blast Doors. They say, dude, you have to get in front of the camera more. Well, that's all I've been doing ever since, so thanks for the great advice. I like being in front of the camera. It's a lot more fun. It's definitely more personable with the viewer, so it's awesome. He said, crush this video. It's hysterical. They really enjoy my stuff. You know, they watch a lot of it, and I always try to make it fun and entertaining, and hopefully you guys get a laugh or two, because that's kind of my goal. So thank you, Beyond the Blast Doors. This one is from Amazing Nerfinator 10282. I hope I said that right. He said, nice video. I hate butterfly tags too. You guys got to watch the video to know what that's referring to. Butterfly tags are the little flaps that come up from the plastic bags right here. I dubbed them the butterfly tags, and if there's 2 of them sticking out, that's called the double butterfly. So that's what that is. He said, try using blue painter's tape. Okay, I'll give that a shot. He said it works wonders. I used to be all over the variant issues. That's also something I covered in there, that there's so many different variants, which there still are. I'm starting to warm up the variants. I do limit myself to only about 2 of them, to be honest. So, but he said it bothers me too. Yeah. The biggest problem I had was chasing storylines over multiple titles. Yeah, that was still a problem with things. Luckily, I really liked that Avengers No Surrender series. It was all self-contained. It was 16 parts. It was a weekly series. I didn't have to read anything else. So I really enjoyed that one. So that was great. But the ones that go over all the different issues and different titles and stuff, man, I'm not that bright. So he said, new sub here. Well, thank you, amazing Nerfinator 10282. You're fantastic. And thanks for being a sub to my channel. Hope you like the other stuff as well. So thank you. Let's go ahead and get back to some books. This is Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, #1. Great looking cover. You know, I pretty much have all Spider-Man's #1 issues except Amazing Spider-Man #1. So I settled for this. I settled for Web of Spider-Man #1, and then Spider-Man the 1990s one #1. So eventually I hope to add Amazing Spider-Man #1, but I'm not holding my breath anytime soon. Cool. And then this one, Hawkeye's making another appearance. Double billing for Hawkeye today. West Coast Avengers #1. Hawkeye's back on the cover. See, he's popular. He deserves to get some more time. This was a great series. It was a 4-part limited series. I got all 4 of them. So it's a lot of fun. You might not be able to see that hair. That's green hair, but it might show up weird on the green screen. So whatever. Then this one right here. Well, I had a video about Secret Wars, so I got to put this one in. This is my only copy of Secret Wars #8 Spider-Man black outfit. This one is beat. I mean, it went through the ringer. There is actually a chunk of the book missing right there. But I've had many copies of this over the years, and I just ended up giving them away or selling them or whatnot. And then I was able to find this one for like $4. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it. I'm going to check it off my list and move on. And that's what I do. I'm not a big guy on condition. This actually is just fine for me. Like I said, I check it off my list and I move on. So we're going to move on to some more comments. Okay, we're going to go back. This is from Boom Boom Comics. He said, great video. I agree with you on all the things you listed. And then he said, how can tape be your enemy and then be your best friend at the same time? Well, it's a love-hate relationship I have with tape. You know, it comes in handy with some other things. But, you know, on the back of your comic book bags, you know, it can cause some damage when you pull that book out. So be careful. He said, digital is a joke. Yeah, I'm still not a fan of digital. I don't think I ever will be. Nothing like a good comic book in your hand. Absolutely right. Comic books are meant to be held in your hand, read, flip through, all that good stuff. Awesome. This next comment is from Luke WuWalker. I might have said that wrong. It's WuWalker. Okay. He goes, I thought I was the only one with those pet peeves. Nope, you're not alone, buddy. You got me on your side. He said, LOL, I did the exact same thing you did in life as it relates to collecting books in the 80s and 90s. Sold them, and now I collect again. Have the money now, like you. I don't care that what nobody thinks. I'm so sick of variants as well. Give us a break with that. Great video again. Well, Luke, you know, you raised some great points that are similar to my points. I'm glad to know that you guys got the money to buy books. That's awesome. I have money to buy books, but they're mainly 50-cent books. So a little bit of money. So that's kind of cool. You know what? We all get in that stage in life to where we have to make decisions, where we have to cut ties with some stuff and move on. And it sounds like you did the same thing I did. And like you said in here, you're back and in the collection. And just like me, just last year I started collecting again. It's such a great hobby. I really did miss it. So it's just awesome to be back and collecting books and interacting with everyone. And with YouTube now, it makes it so much easier to find other people, to where when I collected before, I felt like I was alone on an island. So thank you so much again, Luke. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, so let's get back to some more books. So these are some of the books I got for Free Comic Book Day, and I actually got a whole bunch of them, but I ran into a family today at the local coffee shop that I go to, and you guys can see that in one of my videos as well. Speaking of coffee, gotta drink my coffee. You guys like my mug? It changes colors as the temperature of the liquid that's in it, so very cool. Anyway, the family I saw at the coffee shop, they missed Free Comic Book Day, and I actually almost got one of each. So I gave them all the books that I had in my car at the time. I already took some home earlier, and I said, here, you guys can have them. I'm more than happy to share them with you and your family. They got like 4 kids and stuff, so just fantastic. But I did have 2 left over, and they're just ones I just had laying on the seat. So I got that Berlin. I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. I just grabbed it because I thought the cover looked good. And then I got this one, Crush. I just like saying the name, Crush, Crush. So I picked that one up too. And maybe I'll get lucky. I'll go to my local shop again tomorrow. And if they got any books left, they might feel free to part with some and send them my way, which would be great. And then I picked this one up also on Free Comic Book Day. This was one of the True Believers ones. And I just wanted to get it because I don't have the original book. It's the True Believers #1 Infinity Gauntlet series, which, you know, come on, Avengers movie is out. How many times have you guys seen it? Let me know in the comments below. I am so far up to 3, and every time I see it, it makes me sad and happy at the same time. So what are you gonna do? Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to the last couple of comments. This one is from Silver Age Dave. We all know Silver Age Dave. He said, I watched this earlier today, but was too tied up with my contest prep to comment earlier. Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, Dave. Alright? He said, great room. I would love to get to flip through all those great books. Cool setup. He's just referring to my backdrop, you know, and all my books that I have. I have about a collection of about 7,000 books, and that's all, pretty much 99% of that's been acquired within the last 12 months. So I'm rocking it. So he said, I actually use 3 pieces of tape per comic. Can you say OCD? Yes, I can say OCD. OCD. Someone will have a room tour contest soon. I'll look forward to a closer look at those awesome treasures. Silver. I want to do a room tour. I thought about doing, I actually shot a video of the room tour, but after you get away from my backdrop, the rest of my room is very depressing and lonely. So I gotta figure something else out. But I think I will eventually. So awesome. And this last comment is from White Nova. Hello, White Nova. He says, LOL, this was a brilliant video. Double butterfly. There you go. Double butterfly making an appearance again. Haha, haha, hero, ha ha. The junkie sent me. Thank you, Don, the junkie. I appreciate you sending people over. And he said, I'm subbed. Thank you so much, White Noah, for checking me out. I'm glad you subbed. It's so nice to get more and more subs all the time. I love hearing your guys' feedback, so thank you so much. I think it's just great. I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm glad you like and what you're watching. Adjust my hat here. Okay, so let's get back to the last books. This is Wolverine ones that I just picked up. So I got Wolverine #17, kind of a iconic cover. I love that cover. And look how strong he looks. You know, he's angry. He's got his claws out. And then I got this one right here. This is Wolverine #8, hanging out with the Hulk, looking good. They got the suit and tie on. I'm not wearing my suit and tie today. I did wear the vest because it covers up the fatness on the sides of my body. Black makes it slimmer, so that's why I'm wearing this from now on. But they look good. I love the blue background. Iconic cover. And one last Wolverine. I'll put that in there. Wolverine #1. Great book. I picked this up for like 10 bucks a few months ago, and I've had many copies of it. It's a newsstand, which I don't know the difference between a newsstand and another one, but everybody always points out newsstand. Anyway, Wolverine's on top of a bunch of guys. Looks like they didn't make it out too well, and he's angry. His shirt got ripped, but he's doing okay. Anyway, Wolverine #1. So those are all the new books. Let me grab some more of my coffee here. Like I said, Guatemalan Starbucks coffee. You guys should try that out. It's pretty good. That's all I have for you in the video. Like I said, we got the sneak peek video on Tuesday night, and then I got another sign language video for you guys. And I'm behind on comments, and I really apologize, guys, but I was just very busy this weekend. I always reply to every comment. I really make an effort to do it. I love talking to you guys. I love getting the feedback, positive or negative. If my sound isn't good, let me know. Thank you, Brian, last week. I appreciate it, so I'm trying to adjust it. So anything you guys can throw my way, it's just great. And if you have ideas for other stuff, you know, I'll try it. You know, I try anything, whatever. I don't really care. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot. I'll see you later in the week. Thanks for making the comics, coffee, and comments a hit. We're going to be getting a new sponsor for the next episode. It's a brand new sponsor. I'm very excited. Can't wait to tell you guys who the sponsor is. They're big time. So I'll let you know next Monday. Alright, guys. That's all I got for you. Be good to one another, and I will see you next time. Bye.